All right.
Hey everybody, it's Rocket League time. I'm gonna ping the Discord because so many things to start these.
Mm-hmm.
So, also recognizing now that I did not reach out to Duffy because we didn't have any Smash VODs. So, sorry Duffy, ping him and just be like, hey, no Smash VODs, no Smash review. And then we'll get started with this Rocket League.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, we've got first we're going with the break. Break, I want you to know that you submitted 2 different posts. In your first post, you didn't put your tracker, and then in your second post, you didn't put a second game. You're getting 1 game, but we do have your tracker and everything. So I'm gonna pull that up. Break, you're already in here, right? Yeah. Update that. Two. Champ 1, Div 3 now? Twos?
Very nice.
Not Diamond 2s. Champ 1. Caveat here. It
I
was
think the first
Diamond
game he did was
ones.
ones.
Okay, we're gonna do C2, 2, and we're gonna take a look at notes before we get started. Now these are notes for ones, obviously. Don't think we did. Oh, we did. Take those. I think that this was another ones as well. So the kickoff stuff we're not really gonna take into effect. Shadowing might be relevant, but that's really more of a ones. No,
Yeah.
the biggest ones I think that we're going to be taking a look at here, consider boost acquisition, only go for it if you need it for a follow-up. That's still going to be relevant here. Practicing soft and hard touches and when to utilize them. Let's see if you've gone up there.
Yep.
Rocket League, there we go. And let me remember how to play Rocket League.
Yep. I was saying then share the Discord when you get a sec.
Oh, true. Yes, I will do that this way. Go. Profile? Are we bringing this?
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
Still new. Okay, where are we? Break, rank duel. This is the 1v1. Does this just delete them if I've already done them? Yes, it
Nope.
does. Cool.
Oh, it does. Oh, cool.
Nice. 2v2s. Break rank doubles win. This is it.
Sweet.
Zero camera real quick. Pause. Player view. Wrong player. How do I switch players? There we go. We got break. We're doing it. And
Nice.
now... Okay, we did it. I remember how to review VODs for Rocket League. I promise.
Fantastic. Okay. Very wide angle on the kickoff. So, or on the retreat from kickoff. So if we want to just like replay that just from start.
Quick.
As soon as you land right here, actually, if you can go back just a second, like right when he lands his feet, I'd like to pause it
Okay.
because that's my biggest
This is
thing.
a
Once you land on your
decision-making
feet,
time.
exactly. The second all 4 wheels hit the ground, you're making a decision now. Do you need to get back immediately or can you take your time? If you need to get back immediately, I don't even want you to take that mid. I want you to take this boost pad on the right hand side. I usually call it football because it looks like a football. You zoom all the way out. The boost pads kind of like curve into the net. I want you to take those because you're not going to need 100 boosts for your next challenge. You're going to need 20 or 30 boosts for your next challenge. You're going to need to be in position to make the challenge. If you stay wide, you are not in position to make the challenge. Therefore, once you take this kickoff, you never become relevant in the play unless you get straight back into the defensive zone immediately. So going wide for this mid boost, it's a habit, it's a reflex, it's something you have to break, especially when you lose your kickoff. You lost this 50-50, so you have to get back immediately. Um, so yeah, this decision to go wide here is what kind of seals it. Because I mean, are you getting back to save that most often? Probably not. It's at the near post. Hopefully, teammate gets a 50, but it's one of those habits where you just gotta get back.
Yeah, you want to, even if you don't know that you could have gotten back in time, you want to at least be in the position to know.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Now we're out. A little slow to get the ball cam off. That's okay. Yeah, I think we take a couple bites of the cherry and teammate does not exist.
This is a
Got it.
1v2. Okay.
Wait, what?
This is a 1v2.
Oh, it's like teammate lost or left or
Teammate is gone.
oh. Well then, okay. So, all right. That's not really useful to us then,
Yeah.
because this is an obscure situation. So it's not really. I mean, it's good that you won,
Yeah.
but
Congrats.
like I can't like for instance the first goal you scored, the other player was just because a lot of times when this happens, one player will then go AFK, and then the other two will just ones until then, and yeah. So then yeah, this is just silly. We can't really do this one.
Okay. Sorry, break. Um,
Yeah,
we kind of need, you know,
a 2v2.
2v2s. I
Yeah,
like, and
2v2
based on
for
my
the whole match.
understanding, you win this, which is like cool, right? Good work. But we can't really make comments on how to play twos based on you beating two people in a 1v2. This is not a situation you should ever be in. And
Yeah,
the other thing to note is like the goal of what we're doing is trying to get better at the game that we are all playing, right? The game that we are playing in this instance is 2v2 Rocket League. Whether or not you win this game, the goal is, are you getting better? And we can't really comment on it in a 1v2 because it's so far outside of normal situation. So, very sorry, but we are going to have to skip on this one. Please submit
and
full games.
as a full for future reference, if everyone who is supposed to be in the lobby isn't in the lobby and trying their best to win their match, don't submit it.
Yeah.
Like just period. Just
Yep.
don't submit it because we don't want to look at it.
Okay. Go next. Sure. Yeah, next. Ratio. Okay. I don't believe that we have ratio in here at all.
Nope. This will be our first ratio.
Ratio 551. Am I remembering that correctly? Yeah. I'll just put the whole thing in. Rocket League. Rachel, you put in 2. I'm taking the most recent of those 2. We are 2v2 VOD. Is this a 3v? I do not know. I think it's this one. I'm just going to check and see how many people are on the team.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
I think that's ratio.
Yep. This is
The
2.
goal 55.
Cool. All right. We're playing 2s. Notes up. Let's figure out what. Diamond 2 Div 1.
So a rank I am quite familiar with when it comes to twos, so that should
Yeah.
be good.
pad. Okay. We will get into this. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Overview. Okay. We've determined that matches don't really work, right? If I recall correctly, this is just random.
That what that matches don't work?
Yeah, on trackers.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, I'm
I think
pretty
so.
sure they just don't work, which is disappointing. But we are Diamond 2s, which is good. 25 matches in there. Okay, cool. Let's go to game. Game. There we go. We did it. All right. All right.
Okay. Okay, shot. Little stack. Right. Decent positioning on this. Now we're ready. Okay, we can dive for that. Decent little fake though,
Yep.
and it works out. Nice.
It's like my rank, where nobody can actually follow up on second touch.
Yeah, just like if their second man is slow, then
Everybody missed the ball.
that's what works. Up for the double tap, didn't get it. That's okay. Let's see how we recover. Okay. Nice, good bump from teammate. Could probably take our time a little bit more on that kind of shot. Okay, I'd like to see us get around on that 50. Cool. Our teammate, we vacated, so our teammate can go. Okay. So what's something I'm noticing, if you actually go back real quick,
Sure.
to right about here. So as we play through this, when the ball is in a wide spot and you're in a transition defense type situation, the thing I don't want you to do is get into the habit of getting close and then turning off to shadow. I'd rather you make that decision either earlier or later. So if we were from here, the teammate's gonna hit the ball forward. We're gonna get into a position where we get closer to the ball and then we decide not to challenge. But in getting closer, I think it takes us out of position to challenge like at all. So then, I mean, I can see on the thing it says there's gonna be a nice save made here, and so like now we're already over here. So like if we're not challenging, then we're kind of just like I consider near post as the curtains. So we're on stage, but we're not dancing. We're just on stage to sit there. And if we're just gonna sit here, I would like us to either get all the way close to the wall so that we can shadow and then push them into mid space, push them into the wide space on the other side. I want us to stay mid and then dive. Right now we're in between. So here we just turn off, and you can hit play. And so now we're not in position to do anything, and then also a teammate dives in front of us, so that kind of makes it difficult too. We did kind of get the shadow started, but then teammate kind of dove in front. That's a great 50. Now just get it forward. Yep, that's fine. They both go super near. Okay, now let's vacate. Oh, no, we're staying. We got plenty of boost, so we're just going to dive for this. Okay. All right, yep, now we definitely got to get out. Okay. Okay. Yep, teammate's just going to stay on, so we'll just give them space. And we know the teammate's back now after the demo, so we can be a little bit more aggressive here. But really patient. I would say almost a touch too patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then that challenge ends up being a touch late. Let's get back to mid. Okay, we're near again. Okay, good challenge. Nice. And okay. Everyone's just making such tight circles, so no one's really getting to the ball with any ferocity because everything is such a tight circle and tight rotation, trying to get back on ball immediately. That's one of the issues from being really close like that. Decent settle though, and now we're cutting our teammate off. There it is. Nice. And then vacate. Okay. Nice, good punish. Great boost grab. Teammate should be following in, or we'll just continue taking. So we're just kind of 1v2ing here. I think at some point we want to get our teammate. Okay. Yep. I'm just going to leave. That's fine. Decent 50. Okay. Oof.
Tough.
Just going to chalk that up to a mechanical, excuse me, mechanical error there. Had the right idea. Play that off the wall, but didn't work out. Okay, yeah, that was another situation where we get into the space, but we're kind of just hesitant. Same here. We're hesitant to go. And same here. Just kind of taking our time. That'll do. Nice. Okay. Teammate
Teammates
was
going for
physical.
the double demo.
Yeah. Let's say teammates being physical, so we can definitely be aggressive in that moment. Yeah, so like even there. I mean, it is a near post rotation, so I can understand the hesitation. But the reason why the ball gets all the way to our back wall is because we don't go. We just have to be a little bit more aggressive and take some chances here and there. Double commit. Okay, good pull off. Here's another situation we could be going for this. But instead we're kind of walking it back, and now teammate jumps in front of us. So it's unfortunate, but that's kind of how the game goes sometimes. If you are too patient, your teammate will then just jump in front of you. Sometimes they're going to do it regardless of what you do, but definitely if they see you hesitating, they're just going to jump in front of you. Nice.
Shot.
So the patience does get rewarded. Not to say that a patient playstyle is a bad thing. I think that we're probably a little bit too patient. This is kind of like somebody just waiting for pocket aces repeatedly rather than just taking their chances with some slightly better hand or slightly worse hands. Okay, yep, let's get out on that. Same thing, we're just letting our teammate do all the work. Okay. But then, okay, so the one time we kind of have an aggressive challenge where we jump is when there's 5 seconds left. That kind of says everything. That feels like it was the first time you went into the air,
Yeah.
the whole game, and
Which is
so
surprising because,
that's the.
like, you definitely do it earlier, right? Early in the game, and your mechanics are good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is why
It's just a
I'm
matter of
surprised.
trust.
Yeah, I want to go back. There's a particular point where I think, like, you're either playing way too patient or you're not letting. I think in both cases, you're almost not letting your teammate play any differently than they are, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like your
Because they
teammate
don't have
feels
anything
like,
to react to.
yeah, they feel like they need to do all the work in the front, right? Because you're not coming up there. There's a particular spot that I want to find again.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, we go up here. This is a great touch. Just keep control of the ball, grab boost, get around it, and then we vacate. Teammate starts doing stuff. It's like that was a better. That was a little bit better of a
Yeah, this isn't the spot that I'm
rhythm
looking
to it.
for. I think it comes up fairly soon here. Like there, I think you obviously your teammate got demoed. He was going to be behind you. You could have just been more aggressive and potentially
Mm-hmm.
gotten control of that ball. Not here yet. Hold on. We'll get there. There's a full like 10 or 15-second scenario where you're just like juggling the ball in their end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Teammate vacates, so it's like okay, I can definitely go. We're a little too close there, but we make it work.
I think it's coming up here. I think it's right about here is the whole scenario. So like
50.
that was not it.
Here it is.
Yeah. So it's just like I think this rotation, you're not really allowing your teammate to participate
Mhm.
because you're fast rotating in corners so hard. Like the teammate doesn't really have an opening to come in and get it. And then we're seeing the opposite problem the rest of the match where you were primarily playing back. That obviously is just a mechanic thing. Playing back and not being as forward to support teammate.
Yeah, and it's funny because I distinctly remember specifically in like gold and lower hearing about how the idea was when you're playing with ranked teammates you don't know, you have to just not trust them, you have to play a little bit more defensively, play more patiently. I do think though that there is a huge benefit to taking those chances, especially early in the game, because when you start you can kind of get a flow with your teammate where it's like, okay, we double commit that one time, but we're going to be okay in the future because we can kind of play off of each other's car language. He knows I'm going to go. I know he's going to go. That kind of thing. So that's kind of my biggest thing is your patience is great, but it's limiting you as well. I think you can definitely be a little bit more brave on some of those challenges and take more chances just in general. Like make some mistakes. That's going to make it way easier to see what you need to work on when it doesn't come off in the game. Is if you make the mistakes and are willing to like fail.
Yeah, because like right here, you can challenge that way up there. Your
Yeah.
teammate's going backwards right now, and then he
Yeah.
has to quick rotate and try to push forward because he's trying to get this further touch.
Yeah, like 90 boost, that's a chance we can take. And if teammate comes up, and that'll happen from time to time. It's not great because it's a 1-1 game and you don't want to like lose it. But right there, I mean, teammate put or if the opponent puts out on target, we're not in a position to save it. Um, Same here. I'd rather I'd rather get up and get that in case they're challenging, but it ends up working out because the other team is currently at this level not able to. So like your teammates being super aggressive, we can push this even harder. We were still hesitating a little bit on that push. That was probably my favorite rotation out because you just turned ball cam off, secured boost, and then turned it back on when you turned. There were a couple of rotations where you left ball cam on, and I think it kept you closer than you needed to be.
Yeah, okay. Mechanically, I don't think we have too much here. Like, there was
Yeah,
one little mechanic mistake, but I don't necessarily think that you do in any drills is going to shore that up. I think
yeah.
just in general, be more aggressive.
Be more aggressive and turn ball cam off on your rotations out some of the time so that you can take pads rather than having to default to canisters.
Can you say that whole sentence one more time, please?
Yes, turn ball cam off on some of your rotations out so that you can prioritize pads over canisters.
I mean, very simple and to the point. Like next VOD, there's
Yeah, I need to see you dive and whiff on your next spot,
yep,
like just once, because I'm gonna applaud it and be really happy about it. Because it's like, hey, there's a chance we're taking. There's actually so many times in the where, like in the for the Rocket League team, where there are times where a player will be playing a certain way, and I'm like, hey, I need a dive out of you. I need you to whiff. I need you to make a mistake. You're playing too careful.
yep,
You have to kind of play on that edge of, am I playing too fast? Am I not playing fast enough? Like you got to play on that edge of, am I playing too fast?
yep,
Um, because sometimes just being faster than the other person, even if you don't have the mechanics, just being faster is better. Like it's something I fought for a while, but you really do have to just kind of tap into the speed sometimes.
yep. And it looked like I said, part of the reason why we want that is because it looks like your mechanics are pretty good. So utilize them.
Yeah, show them.
Nope. Okay. Next, we are going to Danny.
All right.
Ranked win for 3. Danny, I believe, is air travel.
Yes.
And we're looking at doubles, if I recall correctly. And we're gold 3, division 2. We already have Danny. Okay. Gold 1 last time. Gold 3 now.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yep. Just over a week. We're up 2. Good. And let's take a look at Danny's old notes. General, play more.
Yeah.
Submit a new replay where you thought you played well and the whole team was invested. It's probably similar to breaks.
Yeah.
There was a replay where your teammates left or something like that. So, only thing I do want to just see if it's capturing anything here as far as matches go. All right, it's capturing some stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
That
know.
looks like some matches.
Like more. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah.
says how many games? Games. Say here 60. Okay. Well, if this number isn't lying to me, maybe you're playing more. It looks like you're playing more. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good. Now we can give you some good notes. All right. Let's get into game. Figure out what I need to do. You can still see Rocket League, right? I haven't screwed
Yes.
that up somehow.
Yeah.
No. Air travel 56. All right. Let's go. Stream seed up. Yes, they can. Doing it correctly.
All right. Kickoff. Got a couple people not really awake. That'll happen. Yeah, go ahead.
Nice.
There we go. I was gonna say, yeah, go ahead, take that chance. Got to take that chance. If they're asleep, got to go for it. Okay, good. We go for a 50. Okay, cool. That's fine. We're out. Same thing here. If you turn the ball cam off, you aren't here with 12 boosts. You're here with like 30. Okay. Okay, little double take there. That's fine. That'll come with time. So this is a challenge we can't win. Let's go back and watch this.
Sure.
Let's go all the way back from here. Okay, so we're fine here. Once we cross this near post, I'd actually here, if you want to pause right when he gets in the middle, my bad. Once we get around here, it's decision time. So I like to call this corner right by the mid boost that we're about to challenge on top of. There's a little rectangle there, and I like to pay close attention to it because whenever you're in this situation, it's transition defense. The ball is going from where you're attacking to where you're defending. Let's just say for all intents and purposes, we're not going to get 2 touches here. We're only going to get 1 touch. So we got to make this 1 touch count. If we touch this ball and it goes to the right, it's going to bounce off the wall, go back in mid space. We don't want that. If we touch the ball and it goes back behind us, it's going to continue going where it's going, so we may as well not have challenged in the first place. The only place we really want this ball to go is forward, but as you can see, there are more blue players forward than there are orange players forward, and we're probably, because of the angle that we're attacking the ball, probably not going to get a follow-up touch. So there just is nowhere where we really want this ball to go when we go and challenge from this angle. So it's honestly better to let the ball go. It's going to go back into your corner, and it's perfectly fine. The other team can come up a little bit, and then maybe you can get a 50 out. Maybe you like boom it over their heads. But anytime you go into this situation where you're diving, you're just trying to keep the ball from going closer to your goal, you have to understand that as long as the ball is in a wide space, it is not an immediate threat to your goal. It is better for the ball to be in a wide space and close to your goal than to be in a central space and far away from your goal. So this is just one of those things that I literally see pros make this mistake where they just we gotta stop the ball from going forward. No, because there isn't really a good support for you. Your teammate is in front of you. You're the only line of defense. It's more important for you to defend the space in front of goal than it is to defend this mid boost space. So this is a situation where I would say don't even go for the ball, or if you do, just walk it down to the corner, take a 50, take a deep breath, let your teammate get back in the play. Let's live to fight another day because this engagement isn't the one we need to win. The one we need to win is the one after this one. This one isn't important because it's nowhere near a goal. Because it's like, yay, we got first touch. Now what? Well, now the other team gets to push the ball forward. so we didn't really solve any problems there. Okay, we got that 50. And they just don't have a rotation, so we're just going to keep pushing that forward. Almost. Yep.
Good job.
Yep. Fantastic. Right. Once again, actually, if we go back from kickoff there, we have to pay less attention to the ball. If we're going to go for this big boost, we can't go all the way out in this wide space and miss it. So we got to make sure we get it 100% right, and then we can turn ball
take your
cube on.
teammates further.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like, oh, well, I missed the first one, so this one's mine. It's like that. That's not not going to help us. But okay, we got to get back now. Let's get mid. We're flipping a little bit too much. Okay, teammate's going to cut. That's fine. Okay, teammate misses.
Does that actually increase speed?
What?
Those flips?
The flipping? So, to an extent, yes.
Okay.
Once you get to supersonic, though, no. And you can usually do that after one flip, give or take. One flip and a little bit of boost, you can get to supersonic.
Yep.
The other thing, though, is when you're off ball, like if we go back and watch the rotation back, it's not about speed at this point. It's about positioning. You don't need a ton of speed in order to get to the near post, and you already have 100 boost, so you don't have to flip. You can just use a little bit of boost because you're not going to need all 100 boost for this next challenge. You're only going to need like 30. Case in point, uses like 30. Like, but
Yep.
so yeah, that's not. It's not necessary to have to conserve all of your boosts in that moment if you're trying to go faster. But also, it's not necessary to go fast. It's necessary to just get in time and in tempo with the play.
Yep.
So that jump kind of dooms us because now we can't get back, and then we just take a too direct of an angle to the ball. We got to kind of loop that up a little bit. Yep. Nice. Good bravery. Yep. Another one. Cool. Awesome. I'm fine with it. Get out. Yep. We're doing it again. We're looking at ball too much, and now we're out of boost, and now we're not in a good position here. I would just ignore ball, just take the boost, and then get out of the way. Yep. You're good. Keep on pushing, teammate. Okay. We're favoring the mid space. That's okay. Decent timing on that challenge. We didn't get what we wanted, but I like that we took our time a little bit, and then teammate just kind of sells out on that. Yeah, I'd much prefer you to take your time in the corner like that on the when you're challenging in the offensive corner, than to just dive recklessly. So I like that little hesitation. Of course, if they're AFK, then yeah, dive recklessly. Once again, we're keeping ball cam on through the duration of our rotation, and it's causing us to not really get the positioning that we're looking for.
And flipping a lot for no good
And
reason.
flipping a lot, yeah. Because whenever you flip, you're stuck in an animation. When you're stuck in an animation, you can't. If you need to change direction, you can't. So that's going to be one of the big things we talk about in our notes. It's okay. Nice. See if teammate can get this mid for us. Kind of in no man's land. No one's really going for it. Okay. Yeah, we're close and we're like stagnant, so that's just not helpful. Like to see a look at mid for this next touch, but that's fine. Yeah. If we could actually go back to the rotation back, let's say one more click maybe. Yeah. So here, we're good. This is just kind of all over. That'll happen. Right when here, if you want to pause it here, right in this moment, there is little to nothing you are going to be able to do on ball that is useful for your team. You're too far away from it. The place where they're going to put the ball is too far away. So it's not going to be helpful. The only thing that you can do that is of importance, and if you can go to fly cam real quick, Shinra, that'd be great. In this moment, what I like to do is draw a line between where I am, so wherever Danny is, and then far post. And through that line, anybody on the left of that line, if they want to go into the space in front of net, they got to talk to me before they cross that line. And that's my only focus because whatever happens with the ball, I can't impact. If I can't impact it, I don't care about it. So I want to focus on this person that's to the left of me. If I can get them to turn off, so right now, I think of it like a clock. If they're facing the goal they're attacking, they're facing 12 o'clock. If I can get them to face 9 o'clock, I've done my job. Now I can finish my rotation. If not, they could just sit there and sit there and sit there. And granted, they miss, but they get a free shot. I don't want them to have a free shot. I want them to have to worry about getting hit before they are able to shoot. Now, it works out in this moment, but in 2v2, this is one of the most overpowered strategies because what tends to happen, if you want to go back just a touch from where we were just a second ago, what tends to happen is this single player that's going forward with the ball, their only concern right now is to get the ball mid because they know that they're going to have a second man in that mid space. If you take that second man out of their mid space and they try to put it mid and there's no one there's no goal, there's no shot, there's no problem. Like we have nothing to worry about. So this is very much this is any rank you can do this. Look for that mid in, as second man. When they're coming back, they're only going to be in one position to shoot. Take them out of the play, and that negates most of the offensive power because Fabian is never trying to score from here. He's only passing. Nice. But excellent job getting up to speed. Put the pressure on immediately. Nice job getting the goal. All right.
Oh, teammate, no.
That's the sadness. That'll happen. Let's see how we recover from it. A little double commit. Okay, let's punish. A little bit of a rush touch there. That's okay. Sometimes ball progression is good enough. Okay. Once again, we're in that rectangle. We get the win, but notice what happens afterwards. They get it. They're slow, so we
Should have it.
capitalize on it. Yeah, they should have had that. They should have punished, but we'll take it. Oof, just a touch too close for that shot. That's okay. Let's get back. Okay. Nice little pinch. Oh, that should be on target. That's okay. Bit of an awkward spot there. Yep. Nice teammate with the recovery. And forward. All right. So we want to stay wide. We don't want to get hit. So right now, like same exact play. We got to sit for free because they weren't looking for a bump. They were just looking to get back. You can do both. Nice. It's a good time to just leave. And now we turn and we hit. That's good. Just keep it over there for now. Get a couple pads. Again, we want to turn ball cam off. Try to get some of those pads. Flip there kind of takes us out of position. Let's get back to that mid space. Nice. Okay. And then we're straight out. Nice. Straight out at the near post. Yeah, I was going to say we overran that, so we'll just leave it. Good patience, Danny. Really good patience. I think we're setting our defensive line a little too high sometimes, and that's why we're kind of in between on a lot of these balls. But our offensive patience is pretty good. As I say that, we have a 0 boost jump in the offensive space. Somebody gets that touch, but that's okay. So overtime. The no trust overtime kickoff strat. Nice job. Don't want to just concede a kickoff goal off of some silliness. That I can understand that. So here, actually go back real quick from that shot. This shot is pretty low percentage, right? We got a defender staring at us. We have another defender there. This would be a perfect opportunity to take a shot and just steal that corner boost. Because if the play is flowing from right to left, the other team is presumably looking to try to get boost on their way up. Let's just say, okay, we're probably not going to score here. We're probably not going to have possession. So we're going to make a trade. Every decision in Rocket League is a trade. We're going to trade you the ball, but I'm going to take this resource from you. So now enjoy having the ball close to your net, but I've got more boost than you, and I can presumably make something happen with that resource advantage. Because we're still so focused on the ball, we don't actually get to the next phase of doing that boost grab. So look for opportunities. It's kind of a ones play, but look for opportunities to steal resources in situations where you're not going to get a goal easily. Like you're making them distracted trying to save your goal. So while they're distracted, go steal something from them.
Yep. I'm going to take a quick moment because I just saw Corey in chat say something that I really want to address that I think
Yes.
is pretty relevant. Corey said, I wish I was still gold when I played the game for fun more than rank. I just want to make it abundantly clear none of us should be playing the game for rank. Right? Like, whether or
Yeah.
not you win a particular game or you are ranking up should be outside of your mind and shouldn't be the thing that you're focused on. We are playing to get better. That's it. Like, I am not, we're not here to teach you how to win games. We are here to teach you how to get better. Taking a look at your gameplay, figuring out what you need to work on and get better, that is what matters. You will rank up as that happens, but when you divorce your mind from the idea that I need to win this game is the
Yes.
most relevant thing for you to think about, and you go into every game thinking, I need to identify a particular skill that I want to get better at and work on in this game, you're going to rank up like that over time, regardless.
Yeah, every game of Rocket League you play is one of the enormous session of your life. So there's you're gonna have days where you're up MMR, you're gonna have days where you're down MMR, but it's one long session. So the more you focus on the minute MMR increases and decreases, the more you distract from the overall goal, which is to get better over time, like Shinra said. Um, Honestly, if you ever get to the point where you're thinking about your rank in the middle of the game, turn your rank off. Use Bacchus mod. There's a way for you to turn it off so that it just says you're unranked all the time. It's the same thing as like with chat. If chat is distracting you, which I literally had to do this last night, I turned my chat off because I was getting tilted from watching chat. Turned my chat off, won the next 5 games because all I had to focus on was my play. That's all you can really focus on is your play. Anything else is a distraction.
So, yeah, focus, getting better, identifying skills, playing well, and you will rank up.
Mhm.
That's it. Easy. All right. Thank you. Sorry, Danny, for distraction there, but I thought it was important.
Yeah, very important public service announcement because I think everyone needs to hear that at least once a week
Yep.
until it gets stuck in. Nice. So this is hilarious. You took your time there and you took that challenge in a deeper position, and I feel like it worked out a little bit better, at least on the original part. Teammate didn't really help us out with that touch, but that's okay. Yep, get it forward, get it forward. Would have liked to have seen us follow that with a little bit more urgency, but I think we're kind of playing for the result here, which is okay. In overtime, you definitely end up playing a little differently.
Yeah. The
Ooh.
ball and everything I just said goes out the window when it's overtime and you're trying to do
Yeah,
exactly one thing, which is score.
yeah. And nice job, teammate, picking up the pieces there. So, I mean, overall, Danny, I'm loving the patience in some places. I think we can be a little bit more aggressive off ball, um, particularly with either boost steals or physicality. So look for more opportunities to do stuff off ball. Um, One of the big things with looking for opportunities to do stuff off ball, though, is you got to turn ball cam off sometimes because you can't see that value if you're not looking for it. So uh, turn ball cam off a little bit more. Look for opportunities to get involved off ball. And if you're going to go for boost, I'd rather you stare at the boost and secure it than miss it. So if you're going for boost, make sure you get it.
I'm gonna write stop doing flips
Yeah,
all over
that's
the
the other one.
place.
Yeah,
um,
flipping is flipping is definitely a bad habit. It can stay in your game all the way up to GC. So
yep. And then just in strategy, don't challenge center to mid field because you're going putting the ball back mid.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Good stuff that I hope will help Danny. All right. Only 50 minutes in, and I do think that we had a second game from Ratio.
yeah. Let's hit that up.
Let's do that. I think that I clicked the first one, so we'll try this one. Ratio second game. Oh, I imported the exact same game. Please hold, everybody. Sorry.
That'll happen.
It's just a string of numbers and letters. It's
Yeah, it's the worst.
or two. I believe this is the.
Cool.
Okay. Rachel, we're just gonna update your current notes as opposed to setting up a new one for you. We've already looked at your tracker. We've already got that going. So gonna actually bring the game to front, and we're gonna get started. Pause. Player view. Gold. It's another 2v2. Alright.
Bit of a rocking chair there at the near post. So yeah, once we get in this rocking chair, I would love for us to just leave rather than staying put.
It's the opposite of what I want to do in a rocking chair.
Yeah. There it is.
Shot.
I don't care that didn't went in. I was just saying I need to see you dive. So okay, I see what you're saying. This one shows off the mechanics more. Good to see. Nice. Yep. We're giving space, so teammate says, all right, well, I'm going to take the space away then. And now we move up. This is nice. Whenever someone drives mid like that, I just always want to dive into them. So good patience to not. Teammate, let me play sometimes, please. Yep. Not the touch we wanted. That's okay. Yeah, we just kind of watched that. Yeah. So stick or twist. We got to either go for it or we got to get back. We can't just watch. So like right here when this happens, either we're going for this now and trying to get it out in front of that boost, or we're leaving immediately. Here we kind of do neither, and we put ourselves in the place where we can do nothing because we're near post corner.
I
So
think
yeah,
like
we gotta
our notes earlier
this
is this is gonna be similar to
yeah.
this one. Obviously at the start there you did a good job of like getting up there, making a shot, like getting up in the air, challenging the ball forward, and now you're still like hesitating, holding back, and letting them dictate the pace of the game as opposed to you doing so.
Yeah. Okay. Both near. Yeah, we're so close that by the time it's time for us to make a decision to go, we can't because we're too close. And our momentum's not carrying us toward ball, so we can't really make a good challenge there.
I'm sorry, was that the Grim Reaper dabbing?
Yes, that was
What?
indeed the Grim Reaper.
What?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Rocket League, sure.
Very much so.
Okay, here we go.
There's a lot of different
Yeah, I
goal
know. I
settings.
just have never would have considered the Grim Reaper dabbing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yours.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, that's a good reaction. I did that earlier today, only I was the one on the wall missing the ball. Okay, nice. Go ahead, grab that, turn up. Okay, we turned off, that's fine. Up now. Wow.
Cool.
Let's go.
Good.
Again, if they want to bring it across mid, punish. It's funny because the first time we didn't punish, it was good because they were doing a little pinch, but this time, definite good opportunity to
Pads.
punish.
Pads.
Yep. We could have got pads there. That's okay. He's just gonna 1v2 it. It's all good. We'll stay mid because he's wide already. We're already going super fast. You see, we have to do a loop and then go back. So yeah, we're going too fast here. If we go back a little bit, once teammate gets this push forward, we don't have to go over here and join him. We also don't have to be sprinting. Like there's no reason for us to rush. The ball's not going that much further. We need to get in position for them to bring the ball back to us, or for us to attack the ball slowly but surely. But if we're holding down boost, yeah, and pads. Here we're going to take this corner, and we're going to be a little late to the rotation party. And teammates just, yep. Luckily, they get a double commit, so we'll just go ahead and take that empty net. But yeah, that pad rotation stuff doesn't show up all the time, but when you need it to, you're going to want to have that in your back pocket. So don't get married to those canisters. Yep, put that mid, please. Cool. That's fine. Once again, we're just hesitating a little. Same here. Little fake challenge. Okay, bang. All right, that's fine. Out. We don't need that corner. Now we're in the play. Now we're in the way. They double, so it's fine. Ooh, we want that back. That's
Yep.
training back. Okay. Yep, we got that. Doesn't matter that a teammate's in our view. We got that. We can be up for that. Yes, exactly. He doesn't need to be there, but we can't get in the way now. Okay, cool. Teammate's gonna be okay with it. Yep, take that leave. Yep. Cool. We don't have to go fast here. Yeah, so that's why I didn't want us to go fast. If we go back on that, um, we just saw our teammate shoot and then turn off. So if we pause here, and actually go back like just a
Sorry.
click. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Once the teammate leaves like here, we know it's a 1v2. We can already see it. We have a 1v2 and we're in a wide space. Our chances of putting this mid and winning is slim to none. Our chance of putting a shot on target, slim to none. So we like this is the offensive conundrum of the age. If we turn on RLCS right now, because I know EU RLCS starts in a few minutes, you turn on EU RLCS. Most of the time from this position, you're never seeing a goal scored if pros are playing it. So we should not even be looking to attack here. We should be looking to 50. I want to bring one of these defenders out into the corner and come see me about the ball. If they want to win that 50 and then we go on counterattack, okay, cool. Then that isolates their teammates so I can hit them so that, again, it's a 1v2. We want to make 1v2s for ourselves, and then we don't want to accept when the other team has given us a 1v2. So here, just sit on the ball in the corner. Honestly, you could even leave the ball here, like not even take it. Like literally post up outside the corner and say, hey, you guys want that? And then when they start coming out, then you can go for the 50. But if you just bang this ball up against the wall, like if you hit X a couple times just to get to an orange body real quick, they are hoping you hit this ball to mid. Hoping. Because there's nothing that they can defend, or there's nothing that they can't defend if you hit this ball mid. Because I mean, they're obviously going to beat Bueno. He's all the way over there. We're fine. So if you hit play here, oh, thank you for doing that. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
I mean, they double commit on it, but like easy as pie. Like they were pleased with that situation. So we definitely want to avoid giving the defense an easy time. Nice. Teammate being good and physical. I would say we can dive on that one. Same here. They keep trying to just pinch it out for some reason. I don't get it. Okay. Not the touch we wanted because it goes right back to mid. Yeah, that should have been a punish. Okay. Ball progression, but now we're out of boost and we gave up the ball. So
Use pads to get back, though.
yeah. Doesn't really earn us much when we get that. And once again, like we're sprinting into the space, but there's kind of no need. We can just kind of be a little bit more patient there. Okay, we give ourselves space to challenge, but really we're just giving ourselves space to get cut in rotation. Yeah, we're at 23. Somebody's got to go. It's a near post. We can't back up. Our teammates there. So yeah, can we actually go back? That's a huge thing. This is a big no-no in rotation. If you're here, or I'd actually go, I'd say like 2 seconds more. If you're here and you're not going, then leave. There's nothing, if you can't go for ball now, then you have to get out of the way so that somebody else can. If you're in ones, you can back up. If you're not in ones, there is no backing up because rotation flows in one direction right now, and it's toward ball. So you can't not go toward ball. So either you're diving at this and you're saying I got 23 in a prayer, or you're literally taking that dotted line that you see, you're rotating out and you're looping back in and you're trying to take another bite at it later on. But if you reverse, literally break the entire team's rotation just so that you have a slightly better chance of going. But the slightly better chance of going is your teammate. Because if you left click to teammate's point of view, and let's just hit play on this just so we can see from how this is developing. So teammates like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go. Oh wait, you're in front of me. I'll let you go. Okay, cool. Whatever you can get to, your teammate can get to. So you backing up isn't helping your teammate; it's only helping yourself. So you just got to go forward. So then once you back up, teammates like, what am I supposed to do about any of
I'll
this?
just hang out here.
Yeah. So like, You cannot go backwards. There is no reverse once you get in a near post. It's only forward or forward. Ooh, jumped a little early there. We rushed kind of for no reason. Yep. Ooh, it's double. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. Works out. And then they forfeit because no one can come back from a 2-goal deficit with 38 seconds left. It's impossible.
Rocket League is a game, man.
It really is. Comebacks are not allowed. They are frowned upon in this establishment. But no, I think overall, if you're going to get close to the ball, then go for the ball. If you're not going to get close to the ball, that's okay. You can just chill. But rotation wise, there is no backwards in rotation. You have to go forward. That's really the biggest thing I'm taking out of this, because that is a huge twos mistake. It is a huge threes mistake. It's something I've made that mistake before, and I'd realize like it's better for you to go and not do well than to not go. A lot of the time in Rocket League, it's very okay for you to go and just not be good because you always have another chance in rotation. So yeah, I mean, same notes as before. Really, be less particular about your chances. Like be a little bit more aggressive in some of your opportunities. Trust your mechanics, and if they don't work, then drill your mechanics. That's the main thing I'm pulling off this.
Yep. Okay. Good. Okay. I have updated your notes with a little bit about that close to ball commit or rotate. Make that decision quickly. All right. That is that's all we got for today. Rocket League. We didn't have any smash VODs. It's too bad, but hopefully soon. Oh wait. Wish put one in.
We can go through wishes real quick.
I think
it'll
11:02.
Fair enough. If you have, yeah, we can. Yeah, and I think we already looked at some of the Thomas stuff. If anything, wish we can hop in a private. We can do it that way. We can let Shinra go about his day.
Yeah, I won't have any updates because. Okay, let's look at old notes. Obviously, Wish, you have had far more notes than everybody else just because you're on the team, and I'm sure that Cat Dad tells you how to play all the time. So these notes might already be outdated compared to your previous ones, but we'll take a look at them.
Oh, there's a fair amount of repetition with with that. So yeah,
sure. Very briefly, we'll go over them. Learn when to give up on air dribbles. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can you not zoom on this by holding control and scrolling? Why? Please hold. Hey! This is way better for everybody, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, cool. Mechanically, learn when to give up on air dribbles, bail if necessary and drop it in the corner, and then stronger clears out when appropriate. Pretty simple ones. Get Rocket League back in. Let's load up that VOD. 4v4 game. I know that is actually the case.
Yeah. So yeah, this was our scrim last night against Thomas Esports, who is in our division. So this is very close to what we'll be doing later on tonight.
Yep.
Nice. That's a great time for a soft touch. We talked about soft touches and clears and when they're appropriate. That was a good time. Okay. Yep. Good bravery there. Get down, get out. Yep. Ball's going right. We're going left. We'll take that boost. It's there. Almost. Nice. And our supporting the rotation makes it easier for our teammates to go forward. So nice job to get out as quickly as we could, even after the bump. Okay. We don't need that mid. Exactly. We don't need that mid. Let's get back in rotation. Now it's safe. We can grab this big, and we're still in the same position. Not the touch you wanted. That's okay. Mario should be right-hand side, though. We're going to dive in front. Wah. Where was Mario there? Can we go back on that?
Yep.
Because I feel like Mario should be right-hand side. I don't like the fact that we're going from left to right diagonal like this. If we're putting a shot on target, I'd much rather us be going. Okay, so it looks like Mario just went all the way out. Never mind. That was ours then. Cool, cool, cool. Autocam's weird. Okay, we're back mid. Weird touch. As long as we get something on it or just let it go past, it's fine.
Or
We just
just
want
be
to
in
stay
the
out of
way.
mid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great 50. That's
Interesting.
just the silliest 50 I've ever seen.
I want to see that again. Because it's weird. Did
Yeah,
that
that's
bounce
just
off
the.
of them again, or did they bounce it into you? How did that even happen?
I think it bounced off of Wish and then also hit AJ because AJ also jumped.
Oh.
So it was a little bit of a double commit and it worked out. Okay, not the touch we wanted. That's okay. We take a pad, we get back, and it's relatively safe so we can go in and speed for that corner. That's fine. Good demo. We're not involved in the play though, so it doesn't really earn them much in terms of a rotational advantage. Okay,
Basically
go
took
to
away
this
your
ball
boost,
quick.
and that was about it.
Yeah. Okay, out. Yep. Thank you for the bump. That's exactly where I wanted to go anyway. Now we turn on this. Nice. I think we rushed that a little bit, but that's okay. Down and out. Yep, we don't need to touch him. It's fine. We're good. We just got to get out. Too many flicks back and forth. Let's just get 2 pads, and then we'll make our decision on where we need to go next. Nice job. That was a really good fill by Mario. You were getting bumped, so you couldn't really be in the play. So Mario took your spot. That was great. Yep. Yep. As long as somebody's on that, we're good. Vacate that space. Nice. And then this is ours. Yep, it's fine. Just get it wide. Push them out a little bit. They're there, so we're here. Cool. And bang. Oh, that's so awkward. Nice. Good patience.
It's not in
I would
your
have
net.
dove. I would have dove so long ago. All right. Yep. Mario's up. Cool. AJ's kind of lurking, setting it up for you. Let's get down. Let's get out. Okay. That'll happen. Spawn near post, never fun.
Nice recovery.
Nice job. Getting out on the shot, it's the best way to save shots for me. Is just get out immediately. And again. And another touch. Oof. Just couldn't get exactly what we wanted on the wall there.
Should we still be here?
I would say we're flirting with doing too much here. So if we go back, let's see how many touches we get. Because there has to be a bit of a clock in your head of how much am I doing. So we make this save, which is great. So we got 1. We do this little cute thing, 2. Okay. We got the ball forward. We don't have to score right now. I know the net is seemingly open. We don't have to score right now. It's not the end of the world if we don't. It's far more important to set our team up for success.
See that we're trying to demo them in their net, though.
Yes. Yeah, that's the reverse rotation. Nice little flanking maneuver.
Sorry.
Nice. They'd still. So if we go back though, they still kind of had the impact that they wanted with this. So this is what you're getting by dominating the space. Even if you don't get the demo, look at the space between. So AJ's going to go, and then Mario's going to go, and then we get bumped out. So AJ's leaving right hand side. Look at the space between us and Mario.
Yeah.
You see how we're slow to recover to this? And yeah, we win this 50, but we shouldn't have even had to, or they shouldn't have had to, or they shouldn't have let us win that 50 because they had the momentum advantage
Yep.
because of the ability of them to push through into our rotation side flip when we don't want to. So we just get down and out. Yep. Trust teammate. They're there, so we should be vacating corner. Nice. Okay. We're wide. This is what happens when we get wide early. Now we're in no man's land. So this, see, we already saw. We go back on this. As soon as you went wide, I was like, we're wide. We shouldn't be. So here, we don't need to cross near post. Even if the ball goes to our right, it's not dangerous, right? So we don't have to be straight up and down on this. And now that we're not straight up and down on this, like if we're attacking this from the mid space, we're fine because we can walk this down in the corner. We can 50 this, whatever. Now that we're under the ball, we're not fine. If we put the ball middle, we're not happy. If we put the ball forward, we're not that happy. We can't put the ball right because it's going to hit the wall. So we literally take away our options by going into the wide space early. We're stacking too early on this one. We got to just be a little bit more patient, keep that mid space locked down, and then we don't have to be in this weird spot where we're essentially useless to our team's defense. That's our next involvement after we rotate it out. And then notice, I don't know if Ratio, if you're still watching, notice how we didn't go back. We just rotated straight out. There is no back. Nice little layoff. We get bumped, so we're down. Cool. We'll take this side. Pad rotation. We're back on 100. We didn't even see a canister. Yep. That's the other thing. The closer you are into the wide space, the easier it is for the other team to demo without actually having to leave their rotation too much. Okay. We don't need that full. Nice. Mid's okay. We don't need that full, though. They take the full, and now that player is barely able to make an impact for me. They just hit it right to us in mid. I'm fine with it. Nice. We're shading right, so we're here. Soft touch, 50. We don't even have to do all that. We can just 50 there. And actually, can we go back from that soft touch? Because I want to see what the defense looks like. We take this soft touch here. Let's pause. They got one in. I don't know if we definitely have a mid here, but it's 9 seconds left with two goals to the good for us. Do we need to score again? I would say no. We don't need to score. We can pretend like it's soccer, walk it into the corner flag, and make them take the ball off of us. No reason for us to push this middle. Because anytime we put the ball middle, we're giving the ball to the other team. That's just the rule. Unless we definitely have a better run, we're giving the ball away. So why give the ball away here? Let's just keep it as long as we can. Because now they get a chance to attack us. We still do a good job of repelling it. And it's down. Nice. So overall, not bad. This is one of those games that really shows what the benefit is of not only trusting your teammates but also doing the dirty work. We stayed out of corner boost a lot. Like we didn't steal their corner boost a lot, but it kept us rotating. It kept us moving. It kept us relevant to the play. We made a bunch of saves that we may not have been able to make if we were rotating super wide. So stronger clears out when appropriate. We definitely we did a softer touch when we had the space. We didn't really have too many strong clears to worry about. We only lost really one air dribble, but not really much you could do about that.
I really
And
think
then,
that it's this focus though. The bail if necessary, drop it in the corner. Like that
mhm,
that last play is just worry a little bit less about pushing for goal and
mhm,
getting like extra touches after your first, right? And just
yeah,
letting your team come and respond if they need to.
I did like how often once we were done with the play, it was ball cam off, get our wheels down, get out of the play. That was better overall compared to the last replay because there was a lot less. Well, maybe I could. No, there's no maybe. There's get back for your team. So I was happy to see that. And also just less air dribbles. Period. I'd like to see. I'd like to keep seeing your air dribble number go down a little bit in game, so that you use it when it's necessary, not just all the time. Overall, not bad though.
Yeah, seems good. Which I'm not going to give you new notes because these are pretty. I mean, these are pretty much staying in, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah. These are still things to
stuff
work
to
on all
continue
day, every day.
working on. Other than that, I think that'll do it for today.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Thank you so much.
Hold on. I just need one thing here. Is
Mhm.
there Rocket League Rankle? There is. You want to do Rankle? I usually do it at the start, but
Rocket League rank tool.
Rankle. Have you ever seen this?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. I'm closing Rocket League, and I am going to share on Discord my browser instead. So, like, we might be terrible at this. I just want to make that clear. I do not
Rankle.
know
Oh.
the different. It's guess the rank, but you know,
Oh.
PvP
Okay.
specific guess the rank. We do it for Val, and we'll be doing it for League now too. League is also fairly difficult. Today we're gonna
Yeah.
do it for Rocket League. Basically, however well we
Interesting.
guess, we get We get different stars, and then we go. It's just like Wordle. Do you remember Wordle when
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
super popular? So every day is
yeah.
the same um, for everybody in the world, and then it's new the next day. So
Gotcha.
we'll do this before we kick off.
It's in French.
Yeah,
that's,
I don't
the,
know.
that's the first thing.
Yeah. Okay, you can see screen. You good?
Yep, I can see screen.
All right.
And so we got 14 seconds. Oh, and then it went away. Oh, okay. I'm just watching it on Twitch.
Discord. Am I
Oh,
not
Discord.
sharing Discord anymore?
Nope. It says close stream, or it says stream is in at cricket noise.
Oh, weird.
Camera du ballon. There we go.
Better? Done?
Better. Yep.
Cool. Return. This is a 14-second replay, so we gotta pay attention.
Okay. No flips. 48. Boost, boost, boost. And a reset with 48 on 0. It was a pretty stiff reset. I'm going to go ahead and say champ. So I'm going to say the purple one.
It's diamond. So we still
Diamond,
get 1 star, because we're only 1 off.
diamond 3, I'll take it. Or no, just diamond. Okay.
Just
Okay.
diamond. I think that
Yeah.
they're all 3, technically.
Oh,
So
okay.
it
Okay.
doesn't differentiate, really. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
Next clip.
Okay. Very nice pass. I got to see that one again. There was not much to go off of.
Yeah, well, I'm going to call this gold for the time being.
Okay. That first touch.
I don't know. I don't know if your teammates ever doing that in gold.
What's funny is, so the goal celebration is a champ goal celebration.
Oh, true.
So, or a grand champ goal celebration. So I kind of feel like it's GC because of that.
Yep.
If we're using all the context clues.
We should be.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
GC then.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Good call. I would not have caught that, so
yeah.
I wanted to say gold just because that felt more like a happenstance goal rather than like
Yeah.
anything actually that they were working on.
Yeah, there were little to no mechanics there. It was very much just,
Yeah.
hey, are you able to maneuver?
Yeah.
Okay, one's speed flip kickoff. There's one. There's two. So just two flip resets. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say SSL.
Yeah.
It's probably Grand Champ, but I'm gonna say SSL.
All right. It was Grand Champ.
Yeah,
Not bad though.
I should have just went with my my other gut.
To give
I
you
have
any
two guts
perspective, everybody guessed SSL, or at
Yeah.
least the majority.
It was very, very clean.
Yeah.
Like ridiculously clean, but that also, based on it being a ones player doing that, it also kind of makes sense to me because I feel like ones players more used to the free playness, whereas like twos and threes players, there's a lot more playing off of your teammates that you have to use brain power on.
Right. Yeah. Ones is just like,
Less
here are the
time and space.
mechanics. I can carry this ball into the net.
Yeah, and like Witch is saying in chat, he's probably SSL in other modes, but GC in ones specifically. So
Yep.
I'll take it.
All right, 4 stars. It's a good start.
That's good. Yeah, no, I feel good about that.
Yeah. All right, cool. We will do that at the start next time. I didn't realize that they had released Rocket League Rankle, so good to know.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you for coming to VOD Review and for submitting your VODs. And we will see you for Rocket League next Friday, and we will see you next Monday for League of Legends. Have a good day.